ever since they like actually added sword characters to the game. But that's not necessarily the case anymore here in Smash Ultimate, because A, they gave Ness a sword for some reason. All of his attacks are disjointed as crazy. And B, they gave him a third jump, so he doesn't even need to commit to the PK Thunder off stage nearly as much as he would have had to, even in like Smash 4, because that directional air dodge is just so strong. He's like the longest directional air dodge in the game. And it takes away one of like the big advantages that the sword users had, which is just the runoff counter. And, like, there it is. Look at that. That is so long. That's like 2 character lengths of a direction.
Right. No, it's definitely absolutely insane. I've seen this character air dodge sometimes. I'm just like, what is he doing? How did he grab that ledge? But I mean, you know what? It's just what it is. Sakurai has plans in store, but it doesn't matter. He says, hey, you can recover through your PK Thunder. You can recover through your air dodge. I'm going to get you with this down tilt and close out the stock with the forward.
That was a 2-frame tipper down tilt, right? That was nuts.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I believe Yez has been getting some lessons with Aiza as well, just trying to, learn what he can from other great Ikes and just try to implement that game plan as well as possible. Right now, it's looking pretty good. It's definitely working out for him.
Yeah, but ATATA's not out of this one yet. Look at these snipes on the recovery off the side. Yeah, he's just putting PK Thunders in spots where Ike really doesn't want them to be. And he's gone. Oh, I thought that would shield poke. I think that's exactly what ATATA thought too. There's the air dodge. Look at it go.
Oh, the buffered air dodge. Unfortunate situation for Yez, but that's fine. You got about 53% extra credit here. And I mean, as we saw in that first stock, Yez has been finding opening after opening, just putting on some big damage and just blowing ATATA up.
But ATATA not out of this yet, and of course, Ness is no stranger to putting on a ton of damage in a short amount of time. Maybe not Ice Climber's damage. I don't think any character in this bracket is going to be doing Ice Climber's damage, except for like maybe Snake. But we're going to see here. Oh, I thought that side magnet confirm was going to be clean from ATATA, but just barely off the mark. Maybe a little slow on the trigger finger.
I mean, he does have a lot of pressure on that shield. That shield health is looking pretty low, and he just has not been able to recover much. So if he just keeps up that pressure, he will find, that magnet into the back area eventually. But yeah, now he's got that full shield health back, so he can feel a little more comfortable, knowing that he's not going to get poked anytime soon. But the raw smash, not quite taking the stock. But what a scary spot to be in anyway.
I did not expect that. And if it was Ganondorf, he was dead. Because Ganondorf and Ike have a really similar up smash. But no, not this time.
Oh, wow. Okay, just threading the needle in between those platforms and not going to be able to get the punish from ATATA. I believe he was trying to just, catch him. I thought he was going to land on top platform, so I think he was looking for something there. But, oh, no!
What?
Okay, he's going to be able to live? Maybe? Yeah. Oh, wait! That was a wild situation in general. I don't know what happened. There was way too much.
That was a scramble and a half.
Right? And Yetz is going to be able to find that second stock. There's way too much going on.
That was crazy. And, usually ATATA, I think he held down to make sure to go up and hit aggressively. That looks like a misinput, especially if you watch the replay back. And I'm pretty sure that ATATA intended to do that, just keep the reversal going. But you know what? You're going to get reversed right there, and that's a clean 2 stock from Yez, who takes the scramble, runs with it all the way to the bank in game 1.
You know what? I knew as soon as he went off stage over that forward air, and Ness just used that double jump. It was a bad spot to be in, because I knew that Aether was coming right up. And even if Yez didn't grab the ledge, I knew he's totally willing. He's up a whole stock. He's absolutely comfortable just taking the suicide stock there to just delete ATATA out of that game 1. Strong showing from Yez. Definitely some good spots from ATATA as well. Just got to find a way to be a bit more consistent, which can be tough because Ike has those big sweeping hitboxes, and Yez definitely knows how to abuse those as best as possible.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of... ATATA needs to take some time and figure out the patterns, because I think the patterns are definitely a little bit different than what you might be used to when fighting a Raven King. Raven King is going to spend a lot of time on those platforms trying to find the falling area to start a lot of offense. And yes, Yez will do that too, but he actually spent a lot of time grounded there on Terra Firma on Battlefield, and then saying, you can dance around me all you want. I will just eventually find my opportunity. And Yez certainly did. And, there was a little bit of panic, a little bit of scramble, but sometimes that's just going to happen in Smash, and you gotta find the clutch. Yez certainly did.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And I think we're just waiting on these stage bans at the moment. But yeah, that was a very good game 1 from Yez. I mean, ATATA's got an uphill battle to deal with for sure. As I saw in the chat, Raven King literally just beat Best Ness in a bracket last night. So, I mean, he is pretty much warmed up for this matchup is what it seems like.
Let's see how it goes again on Battlefield. And you know, Ness loves Battlefield. That's again another thing that's just been a truism about Smash Brothers for a very, very long time. But, you know, Ike really loves Battlefield too, and we're already seeing just good carries here, good hits with these up airs. No longer, I don't think that Yez is even worried about getting a kill with the up air. He just wants to get as much pressure as he can. So far, he's created a ton of it.
Right. Here we go. Yep, gonna be getting some pressure here. Actually, Yez is off to a very, very tough, not a tough start, but very, very strong start. A tough start for ATATA for sure. But yeah, no, it's definitely kind of crazy here. It looks like Yez is definitely a lot more comfortable. It looks like ATATA is kind of struggling a little bit. I don't know if they're dealing with any sort of kind of like mental block after that game one, but let's hopefully he can find a way to bring it back.
He's missing some of those A-throughs. Like, every single time Yez has gone to the ground. Okay, that's great punish here. No jump available. No, I thought the down smash was going to find the mark. That's some of the classic ATATA punishes that we know and love that we're missing in that game one. And this is what you want to see. Okay, a little bit of a poke. Down smash and then to up smash. True combo. Not really, but let's just pretend it was. You make them jump off of the ledge with a committed option by getting that down smash on the ledge, right? And then you clean it up from there. ATATA looking nice now.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of the thing with Ness sometimes. Is like, yeah, you can be doing really well against him, but he gets that one string, goes on a nice little tear, and all of a sudden the stock's gone, and he's almost got a second of this already.
That's the strength of Ness, man. He's so powerful when it comes to racking up that damage. And then, you know, back throw is always there. It's going to be really hard to grab Ike's giant sword, right? It's going to be hard to just find those moments where you're so unsafe and shield that you can get grabbed. And you got your little stubby Ness arms. But, okay, this is Yez's answer back. He gets a couple of percents his own way. Still very close to losing the stock, but, you know, you can never count out Ike Rage.
For sure. Yep, but here we go, man. Yez is actually starting to find a way here, and as you mentioned, he's got that Ike Rage going on, hitting that up tilt to the up air. Gonna be able to delete that stock. He said, hey, that was a nice lead that you had, but you know what? This game is going to belong to me, and I will make sure it happens. We'll have to see how ATATA can respond back.
And these big old sword aerials, just it's such a hard time trying to find a way in at all. Okay, double jump was saved the whole way, and
Oh,
how low can you go, Yez? Not that low, because you can't make it back. That's the point.
It was such, like, the timing was just barely off. He was so ready to trade that stock away just to eliminate it. And unfortunately, just not going to be able to get it. But you know what? That's fine. You still got a decent lead here. What an unfortunate spot to be in. Could this be the opening that ATATA needs to close this game out and even this up one apiece?
We'll see. He is now putting on the corner pressure pretty hard onto Yez. That cross-up roll, though, is going to buy a ton of space. And suddenly the stage goes right back to Ike.
Okay, a little bit of an unfortunate timing. Gonna get that thunder jacket.
That was what happened in the scramble in game one.
Yeah,
he wanted to go for that exact same setup where you blow up the eruption with the hit. And so that was what ATATA's plan was. Now we see it.
Yeah, I thought Yez was going to run off with that forward air and then try to catch him with the Aether, but maybe he's just not a little more comfortable with it now because, you know, it's one stock apiece. So, and it looks like the dash attack is going to be it. Yep, as ATATA blows off the side of the stage. Yez now up 2-0, but looking like a much, much stronger performance from ATATA, making it a last stock, last hit scenario. He could absolutely take a game here and potentially even reverse 3-0 if he can make game 3 even closer, potentially winning.
Indeed. That was that cross up. you think that you're crossing someone up, but then suddenly Ike dash attacks, reading the cross up. That's just such a nice way to just catch someone who's putting themselves more into the corner, especially because that move was also buffed. You know, we all talk about the Aether buff, right? In that most recent patch, the dash attack was buffed too. And that move hurts a lot.
Oh yeah.
Battlefield has very far away blast zones, but it doesn't even matter, right? It's Ike dash attack.
I think I saw, because there's 2 hits on the dash attack, right?
No, it's just the one.
Is it just one?
I mean, the hilt isn't as strong as the big sword.
Okay.
But it's just the one hit the whole way. All right, back to Battlefield again.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very good stage for both these characters. As mentioned before earlier, when we saw Raven King on Yoshi's story, he's got those big sweeping hitboxes, covers a lot of that center area, and he likes to use these platforms, especially dropping through the top platform there into Nair and then possibly up there. There's just so much potential for big damage, big combos. And it's the same thing for Ness. Ness just loves using these platforms to get these extensions onto his own combos, to trying to find ways to eliminate stocks.
know, this is a tough spot for Ness to be in, but yeah, that actually doesn't even matter because that air dodge is so long. I thought that for sure you would have to burn another resource to make it back to the ledge there, but nope, this is Ness we're talking about.
What a beautiful Aether though, just creating that moving hitbox that, you know, the Ike can really produce. And this to land on ledge, you get that drop down up air into another up air. Wasn't gonna be able to take the stock, but just put the fear. Oh man, he's gonna land on stage. I don't know if he would have taken the stock. He almost has full range, but this is getting to be a very scary situation. Good on ATATA to eliminate that stock, get that scary rage out of the way with that back air.
This one should take it. No, it's Battlefield, okay. Then it definitely would have taken it with rage from across the stage. I like it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it, because that move is nutty. Aether is just crazy. But you know, ATATA's got a second lease on life here.
Yep, and he's already looking to be in a very good spot. Oh, very scary spot to be in. Okay.
He gets the head bonk.
All right, yep, not gonna be able to get that down tilt. Just gonna run in and just go for a whole combo right there. Like, Yes was caught sleeping, and ATATA definitely took advantage of it.
He's just holding W, going straight forward. No fear. But you know what? There is the cleanup with the back air from Yes.
I mean, this is definitely a game that can be taken from both people. I mean, just being down, you know, roughly 70% doesn't mean too much, especially for Yes. Yes knows his way around this character and just knows his way around Battlefield in general, too. We can see a lot of damage coming out here real quick. Both these guys going to dance around each other a little bit, but there we go. Yes getting a nice opening to a nice 3-hit combo as well. And ATATA's not able to clip the ledge.
That was crazy, and the way that Yes went out there, fake, turned around, quick drawed back to the ledge to bait. That was brilliant from Yes, man. He is like candy from a baby, dude. Anytime you get a hit with a forward smash, you know you just had like the greatest conditioning of all time. And ATATA, again, he doesn't miss the ledge with PK Thunder. Like, he doesn't make that mistake. He's been playing Ness for a very long time, so he very intentionally PK Thundered on that, and Yes read him like a book.
Yeah, no, I mean, Yes is just after monster. Yes with momentum is absolutely one of the best players in the world. It's scary how well this guy just puts down this pressure, and he's not going to get the dunk, but it doesn't matter. The PK Thunder is not going to be able to connect as it hits the stage. ATATA's going to fall to his death as Yes goes up 2-0? Or was that 3-0?
3-0. That was a
3-0. Wow. Okay, that went quick. I'm so used to game 5s.
That was a slobber knocker of a game number 3. Yes was, as soon as he got that read, it was over. The third stock was a formality, and as you saw, it's hard, actually very rarely see ATATA look that matched in a game against anyone of any caliber, even like some of the best players in the world. But that was just Yes rode that momentum all the way to the bank, and he will be rewarded with a date with Ned in winner's semifinals.
And Ned 100% knows his way around Ikes. He takes on one of the best in Raven King. So I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup but the problem is that Raven King and Yes do play a little differently. So I mean, there's going to be some things that you're still going to have to adjust to. But kind of knowing like the general game plan of Ike and just having so much experience going into it, I think Ned has the early advantage here. But again, like I mentioned before, Yes with momentum is one of the most terrifying things to deal with in this game. So let's see if Yes can kind of get the upset here. Is Ned the number 1 seed? I would like to think so.
I want to say he is. I mean, sometimes Smash GG shuffles the seeding around. He is at the top of the bracket. So that would be evidence towards you. But before we get into these winners semifinals matches, guys, let's check out some of those Red Bull replays coming your way right now. I know I have a bet on one clip that's going to make it in that replay, but let's see what else Production's got to show us.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a wild string. But yeah, we're going to be getting started here. Yeah, right into that game 3. We're going to see that early opening for that first stock. And yep, ATATA's going to get that back air, continuing to put on this pressure.
I think he ends up taking the stock with the back air on the right side of the screen. Yeah, that up air almost was enough to take the KO, but ATATA was whiffing on some of those Aether punishes, and I think that's a pretty easy way to just improve in your matchup is don't let Ike get away with some of those Aethers. And look at so he quick draws back. Like, you think you're going to go for the fair off the side, but then just using the speed of quick draw and how fast you can return to the ledge, it's super slick. And that's a tool that Raven King doesn't really go for. Now, okay, this is the taunt.
I didn't see the taunt there. What?
He snuck it in. Very sneaky.
Oh man, he was definitely feeling himself, man. I'm telling you, Yes, when he is confident, it is a different beast.